Now that the change has come, we must have some fun. Now that the change has come, we must have some fun. Watching the kids playing on the lawn, they're looking gay as the bright sun shines. Nothing to worry about, nothing at all, 'cause now the change is here. Now that the change has come. Now that the change has come, we must have some fun. Now that the change has come, we must have some fun. Watching the kids playing on the lawn, they're looking gay as the bright sun shines. Nothing to worry about, nothing at all, 'cause now the change is here. Now that the change has come, we'll be praying all day long. Now that the change has come, we'll unite and live as one. We'll stop fussing and fighting among ourselves, 'cause now we've seen the light. Nothing to worry about, nothing at all, 'cause now the change is here. We'll stop fussing and fighting among ourselves, 'cause now we have seen the light. Nothing to worry about, nothing at all, 'cause now the change is here. Now that the change has come, we'll be praying all day long. Now that the change has come, will you Jah. Give an helping hand, oh Jah. Oh, give an helping hand, oh Jah. Give an helping hand, oh Jah. The youths are crying every day. The youths are crying every day. When they call on your name to get over the promised land they had been dreaming of. The promised land they had been hearing of. How long must we wait on you, oh God? How long to get over? Need someone to talk to both day and night. Someone who will help us to fight for our rights. Why are you so far from helping us and from the words of our roaring? Give an helping hand, oh Jah. Give an helping hand, oh Jah. Oh, yeah, 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 yeah. Move, 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 yeah. Whoa. Alala maya ma jong jong yeah. Dala nakamaya daba yong yong yeah. Yeah. Oh, oh, yeah. Yeah, yeah, yeah. We will follow your footsteps and obey you too, and try to understand all the things you do. Gather not our souls with sinners, for they eat the bread of destruction. Give an helping hand, oh Jah. Give an helping hand, oh Jah. Oh, 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 oh. Yeah, yeah, yeah. Hey, hey, hey. Oh, yeah. If I am a jong jong, yeah. Diamond to me jong jong, yeah. Give an helping hand, yeah, 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 yeah. Whoa, yeah. Give an helping hand, oh. Give an helping hand, oh. Give an helping hand, oh. Give an helping hand, oh.
Things in times, cultural expression. Yes, we're there with you. Yeah, spread the word, tell a friend. Yeah, man. Things in time, cultural expression. A life worth living. Man called Chris Dennis and Emmanuel Brown. Just a few weeks we will style it up. Where you see? Emmanuel Brown, life worth living. Tomorrow we must speak about Emperor Nero. Emperor Nero gone crazy on the racism. So we go decipher him. Emmanuel Brown. Dennis, the younger one. So if they can't be good, they've gotta be careful. I remember one rainy day in March. My poor mom, she sent me out to get some stars. I praise him for his mighty word. To keep us day by day. Oh, I remember the song my mother used to sing each and every morning. There's a flower blooming outside, and there ain't no love inside of brothers and sisters' minds. So if they can't be good, they've gotta be careful.
Emmanuel Brown, song my mother used to sing. Yeah, lovely.
That's why I praise him for his mighty word.
Young,
To keep us day by day. Oh, I remember the song my mother used to sing each and every morning. There's a flower blooming outside, and there ain't no love inside of brothers and sisters' minds. So if they can't be good, they've gotta be careful. Oh yeah, oh the song my mother used to sing.
top 10, number one tune that. Emmanuel Brown. Yeah, man, me there. Yes, sir.
Apple juice back cool. I sleep like no fool.
Yeah, man. But ping them know, see me there. I do a long test now. No, they're still in.
I won't let you walk from me.
Ping.
To be free, yeah. So please find a way.
Yeah.
Get my tip out of me.
Sounding good.
Cause it's time and the season and
Yeah,
the
it's
place
sounding good.
for everything.
Yes.
Gosh,
All right.
a time and the season and the place for
Oh,
everything.
okay. Yeah.
I won't let you walk on me. I need to be free. So please find a way to get myself out of here. I won't let you walk on me. I'm going to be free. Yeah. So please find a way to get myself out of here.
Ivan.
The time and the season and the
How you
place
do?
for everything.
Yeah, your husband this.
A time and the season and the place for everything. Yeah. Boy. Giving up a black day. Giving up a black day.
Selection I do play. Dennis Emmanuel Brown.
No way, no
Joseph.
way.
Out to the 12 tribe of Israel.
I need to be free. So please find a way to get myself out of here. Oh gosh, yeah. Never let it go away. Oh gosh, yeah. Oh, I won't let you walk with me. I need to be free. So please find a way to get myself out of here. I won't let you walk with me. I need to be free. So please find a way to get myself out of here. Oh, boy. Oh, get away. Got to get away, yeah. Got to get away, yeah.
Yes. Artist called Dennis Emmanuel Brown. So people just get around and don't be no clown. Just stick around and be with us. May I tell you, something we have to do. One day soon, Dennis Emmanuel Brown, produced by the King, well, the Prince Buster. One day soon.
One day soon we'll be together, sharing our love all alone. One day soon I'll make you love me, baby, and it won't be long before I make you my bride. One day soon I'll take you to my homeland. There you'll meet the whole family. You'll take a ride underwater of love, and there no one can come between us.
One day soon.
One day soon we'll be together, sharing our love all alone. One day soon I'll make you love me, baby, and it won't be long before I make.
Dennis Emmanuel Brown continually. Pride and ambition.
How do you feel when you're walking on the road and there are folks that criticize you each time you pass them by? In their own way, yes, in their own way. The way you live and the things you do in life makes them hesitate and wonder how you live the way you do, but they'll never
No, no, no.
No, they never get next to you. Whoa, yeah, yeah, yeah.
Pull up this song, no, eh? Pull up this song, no, eh? Pull up this song, no, eh?
If I should hate any other girl and forgive her, you I will never forget. You do me the same thing over and over, and then you say you're looking another man. But you've got no pride, you've got no mind, you've got no shame and ambition. Ooh. Oh. Ooh. But you've got no pride, you've got no mind, but you've got no shame and ambition. If I should hate any other girl and forgive her, you I will never forget. You do me the same thing over and over, and then you say you're looking another man. You're looking another man. You've got no ambition, baby.
Pull up this song, no, eh? Pull up this song, no, eh? Pull up this song, no, eh?
I know one of these fine days
Must.
the table's gonna turn my way.
As the Bible will tell you.
So go on and have your fun.
As the Bible will say.
Lord knows I'll work and wait till my day comes. Now it may be for long, but it won't last forever. No, no, it will never. 'Cause what you need now, I really ain't got. But old time people say every dog have been 4 o'clock. So go on and have your fun.
As I would tell you.
Lord knows I'll work and wait till my day comes.
As the good Bible would say.
'Cause any man who try hard will make it.
Keep it looking.
Practice one full basket.
As I would tell you. As the wise man would say. And the good Bible would tell you. As I would tell you,
Lord knows I'll work away till my day comes.
as the good Babu would say,
Cause any man who try hard will make it. Just practice one cocoa
full this basket. As the wise Babu would really even telling you, see,
Pull up this song now, eh? Pull up this song now, eh?
thinks that joke we joke. Listen. Full combination of the mighty realize. Listen. Oh, you mean?
Gotta hold on to this feeling we got. Gotta hold on to this feeling. Gotta hold on to this feeling we got. We gonna blow, blow, blow. 'Cause we love, love, love you now. Day we love the shining sun. Is a day without your loving, baby. One look, and we feel like one. That's how easy we communicate. A stick of match can make a fire begin. A simple kiss and I'll walk within man. No, I've got a fine guarantee. Baby, your love can depend on me. If love could sign a dotted line, you would surely see your name next to mine. To be sure we keep the love we got. Just keep them kisses coming in. Every and all, girl. But all I do is feeling. Your love got a hold on me now, girl. Don't change and turn cold on me, man. No heart got a fine guarantee. Baby, your love can depend on me now. If love could sign a dotted line, you would surely see your name next to mine. To be sure we keep the love we got. Just keep them kisses coming in. Baby, your heart gotta hold on to this feeling.
The Wailers,
Gotta hold on to this feeling we got.
you know?
Holding on.
I'm on the Wheelers.
Gotta hold on to this feeling we got.
You can let go if you want to, baby.
See,
Pull up this song now, eh? Pull up this
when
song
you have
now,
a
eh?
song like this now, you see what happen? It make people them feel good, you understand me? Yeah, man. Special requests.
Why keep a good man down when he can help you out? You may be down someday, and he'll show you the way. 'Cause never
Yeah, man. Fraternity, fraternity. Into the stable. One little more love. Listen. This is a symphony. Listen.
Georgia, Georgia, my word has come to pass. I always tell you that the day would come when you wouldn't break my heart. I love you, I need you, I want you in my heart. For the tears are crying, so you are still cry. They cannot mend my broken heart.
It's called culture.
I know you'll be roaming for someone you don't know, but I know I'll be waiting to welcome you back home. I love you, I need you, I want you in my arms. For the tears are crying, it's for you as you cry. They cannot mend my broken heart.
Let go big chore.
Oh, baby. Oh, na, na.
Mighty Colonel Campbell.
To the love
Listen.
you.
Sweet.
What happened to the affection that grew? What happened to the dreams we shared?
Midweek culture. Wow.
And me, my waxy doodle darling there.
Sweet.
What happened to the vows we made? That we would forsake all others for each other.
Mr. Colonel Campbell.
And that we'd stick together forever. You and me, my waxy doodle darling there.
Sweet.
Yeah, people make promises, lots and lots of promises, but when it comes down to the fact, they are only telling lies. What happened to the thrills when we kissed? The touch is cold that once gave such bliss.
Colonel Cruiser Campbell says,
To the smiles you
What
always
happened?
gave.
yeah.
It seems like there's nothing left to say. Oh, baby. Ooh, darling. Oh. No, baby. Always making promises. Darling, darling, darling. People make promises. Lots and lots of promises. But when it comes down to the fact, they are only telling lies. What happened to the thrills when we kiss? The touch is cold that once gave such bliss.
What happened to the smiles you always gave? It seems like there's nothing left for me to say. Oh, baby, what happened? Baby, what happened?
I know, say, from music for play them on the F already.
Let go big chore, big chore, big chore.
Listen.
Just a few words to show I love you. Just a few words to say I do. How many times, girl, must I tell you? How many times, girl, must I say? Just a few words to say I love you. Just a few words to say I do. How many times, girl, must I tell them
Sweet baby, you know.
that I love
Respect
you?
for woman
Will you love me too?
and an honorable man. Afro we culture, listen. Our symphony, listen. Beautiful, sweet.
Just a few words to say I love you. Just a few words to say I do. How many times, girl, have I told them that I love you? Will you love me too? Just a few words. Just a few words, just a few words to say I do. How many times, girl, have I told them that I love you?
I know, say, from music for play them on the F already.
Let go big chore, big chore, big chore, big chore, big chore, big chore.
Up there, see, Afro we sing man. Culture. Listen.
I true, everything I say, I true, everything I say, country boy, you're running up and down, country boy, you go on like you know them, and you no know about a wire. You no know race course. You no know a pearl harbor. Don't even know a light force.
Yeah, we have to come back to that because you know me have to say a radio station and you have to try. We know say SLR and RJN and RJR Supreme, they represent the community and conscious just come. Not just, but they represent the community too. So we there upon World Jam now. And we have to try create a community or create a space. You know what I mean? Because we don't have no community, but SLR and them represent Topnan, Supreme, Topnan and Hackney, Clapton, whole of East London. You know? And you have Conscious come and then Backative too. All of East London. You know? And them a sound man. But them I work with the people them. Them express the thoughts of the people them and the needs of the people them. You know? So music is a wee thing. It's how you use it. But we have issues. We are people. We are people that live in a foreign land called diaspora, which one here called the United Kingdom. And we lack structure. We don't have no infrastructure. We have no structure. We just react. And in the last 5 years, we have run cemetery regularly for our children them. And we have the medium for, or the media for communicating and connecting. You know? We don't want the UK Dispatch Post. We don't want the popular news them for run up them out all the time concerning we. And we not do nothing for ourselves. And we behave like we don't feel nothing. And things become dumbed down because the medium that we use abuse people's soul. And some people like it just like that. But really they don't, because if that's what is being offered, then what choices do they have? You know? So, we look and find some I fall into that category too. You know what I mean? As much as me I try to make things in time to represent and differentiate between what is injustice to what is justice in relation to us and to promote developing an infrastructure for tomorrow's tomorrow, which is our children. You know? We have health issues. We're in a strange land. That's always been the case. That can't change. You know? And now it become the doctor Sabi and this and that and other. Like we not have no physician back there in the Caribbean and in Africa. And we have them in abundance. It's just that so-called democratized people go a shop. You go to Caribbean now, you can't find herbs. You find concrete. You see? And some people make herb or herbalists outdated, and this kind of conversation no reach, and people are pharmaceutical. Once you give them a placebo, them feel say something is taking place. You give them some greens or something, them feel say you do them some injustice. They may even smile with you, but when them go down the road, them tell somebody, say, see that person, them try dupe me. But once this tablet or something is awarded to them, them feel say, yeah. And you want to see how them brain working. By the time the prescription given and them on the way to the pharmacy, them start feel better. Even the elders, Tarati, them have walking stick, not even one, two. And them I gallop to the pharmacy. All they wanted was to know so that the doctor just write a prescription. And for our elders, most time, the man or woman doctor just give them a placebo. Nothing going on. You see? So, me just say, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to do like some other people them, man. Try find out how this technology work. Switch it up. See what go on. Learn a few things. And just strike, you know? Yeah. We have a brethren up at Leeds. Him just have him trolley. And him just Wi-Fi. We have a big royalty audience across the Africa. You know what I mean? It's only that him up this and me down here, so conversation now run. But them converse sometimes. All of those people that tune into him, right? And the bulk of what him do is play songs. You know what I mean? So the African brothers and sisters them can hear some songs and then them talk to him. But it's not a talk show, so him talk show host is all the way down here, so if we did have the toes when him on, me can be on with him. And we are going to work all them something out. Because he be on, I be on, and him do him thing, and then me talk. Him do him thing, and then me talk. Simple. Because it's not everybody cut out for the talking thing. And it's not everybody cut out for the music thing either. But when you check we have more music. More music. So when we come with the first people, them, I come with something different for me. And they selected them about me. So if we talk about racism, which is a big thing and it not go away anytime soon, me find rhythms and him find rhythms. Me find all the rhythms from all the 70s, all through the years, and him find rhythms right here now pertaining to the issues or the topic. Where the people and behave like say our young people them is violent and them sex craze and nah. There's a section of that that's being pushed by all the popular radio stations and others. So we not follow them. Plus, it's not even about following. That is not in our DNA. You understand? Some people say them doing juice for the money. They never got no family training. They have no respect for their mother. And they surely disrespect their father. Or the father wasn't there. Something happened, but them disrespect their mother. There's no two ways about that. You know what I mean? So we not defend, we don't deal with that. But infrastructure in England is a must. Social science is a must. Welfare service is a must. Hey, we champion every corner for England, for London, in terms of employment. We control welfare and social services. We're also big in housing, and we are also big in education. But we're not doing nothing for ourselves. We're not doing anything for ourselves. We don't have no national supermarket, African, Caribbean, or Caribbean supermarket. We have Chachaman supermarket that sells everything and more than what we want. So that's why our women them go and man them go buy skin cream and bleaching cream and everything. You see? Even the Muslim them that you can't, them wear hijab, but the man them are sell weak, and the sisters them, their wives don't wear them thing there. And all these makeups and all these other things that they seduce our women and our girls to wear, the Muslims don't wear them. So even the Muslim man them in the retail services are exploiting people because it's a money for them. But it's a catch a shoe be for we. And then we have imams that look like me, that not speak in relation to these decadence that take place. Because them people just do that to financially put money in them pocket. It's supposed to be halal, but yet still them a sell alcohol, as well as the wigs, as well as the bleaching cream, and all these different things that they do not use. See? And it's haram. It's an evil. Right up there. But they're going to come tell me, say, that I'm playing some songs. And they will stand up in the mosque, them regular, or outside, and say, who stops them from their perverted selves? No one. Then on top of it, they don't have much respect. And I have to say much because I know some that is my brethren, them, my brothers in Islam and so forth. But they don't have much respect for black people. No consideration. And we still need our own structures. And 90-something, I could have my own place long. If them did give me a halal, some halal support in terms of my right to buy opportunity. I get a 70% discount. So you know, I say, it's only 30% of something I have to pay. Small money. Small money. But I wasn't a nation. I wasn't a Pakistani. I wasn't a Bengali. And my other thing is really, they don't know me. So you could have seen the trust element in all of that. But I thought that the Deen of Al-Islam would have just rectified that situation. And then when we went to the Qatarians and the others from Abu Dhabi and United, same thing. You understand? So you have to say, yeah, it's because I'm not track record, you don't know. But when them check my particulars, them could have see, and they saw that I was a statutory employee, safe employment. I've had 20-something years, and in my belt. When them check the government, them see that I'm in there. So it's not like money not coming and I'm fraudulent, but I never got that support. But I didn't stand still. So all those type of things we have experienced, you know. But my mother just said, listen, if you wasn't with them, you would have do what you have to do. So do what you have to do. My mother, you know, and I did it. Not that I wasn't going to, but after you're reading, you get to understand about usury. You say, yeah. You know? But alhamdulillah. You see? Independence is a good thing. My mother teach me that. So we had to go the long way around. But we still exist, survive, and come through the other side. perseverance. So if we had partner around, that situation there would have been started long time. See? That me know. If we had bank or banks, that situation there would have been started long time from the inception. If we had willing participants called ambassadors to us, the people, them, representing and supporting us, this would not be a conversation. We spend too much time making love to them because we'll be so happy with our lives. You see? And we won't be abused physically or mentally. So many of us have to cut and go through different ways. And we've become immune to this kind of lifestyle. That's why it's difficult to rein us all in. Because that division is not just the British services that would like us to be divided. It is ourselves also. So if we just use the play and amusement to come together, and that was even for a purpose, rather than just to make the money, we'll be all right. So the sessions, the dance them now, is all about making that money for that fly person, that group of people. It has nothing to do with refining ourselves. It has nothing to do with us meeting, congregating, hear a good sound and understand that this violence need to done. That not work. And I can't blame some pastor them, even though some not support them, not going to a session because they would probably beat him up. You understand? And the pastor don't want but him don't want bother go there. So him say a Satan place. And if he was doing anything in a Fame church in relating to what is happening within our areas, then things will be a little better too. Because at least you know, say the man of God is saying something. He's responding to something or things that are happening widely. Not just the people that come to in four or five wall. In that space, and feel relatively in charge. But everyone outside of that space, and I'm not concerned about them. He probably used that issue sometimes, them situations, to make his congregation feel, say, stay with me. Because the Lord is here, He's present here. So you see how everything works. It's just like a big gimmick for everything. Sometimes our people them need to come to a mass on a Friday and listen to the Imam speak about the community. Either the weakness or the strength in the community that's not really good strength. Or the decadence that him can see and understand from his office that is taking place in the community. Let alone healing some rifts among different factions of people within the community. Because we are living. You think so we don't have these things? So the pastor them now deal with the people like shepherd. His responsibility is for tithing. And this is not generalizing either. And then you have the other ones them that want to tell you no that they're not spiritualists, but them acknowledge the fact that they are Israelites. I'm not hearing them say that they are the children of Jacob. I'm not hearing that yet. Neither am I hearing them say that Israel is not a land. I'm not hearing that. So I don't understand, really. But I know uniforms is part of our liking, you know what I mean? Boots and all kinds of uniforms. Dr. York and others started that thing there. You know. Jew Ali was early. He was from the Masonic persuasion and different things. So when it comes to costuming, right, we love it. We love it, man. You see? And then we have the same Imam Isa followers, them still are people who have taken from that and now they are on that crest. So mysticisms, mysteries, and all these things is another device that keeps us separate. And still we are equal. Because we are experience the same chains of life, the same struggle, the same persecution, the same infliction, same racism, same anti-Semitic racism. It's there. So people them come now and subtract and divide and add to and take away in the thing. We are people that suffer from misery. So even if Christ was right here, they wouldn't know, because them look for something else for Christ. Them call him Jesus. So when righteousness come, or correct guidance come, they don't know. Not them, we don't know. And I just said them because I defend my Islamic identity. You see how things work? Consciously, subconsciously, and otherwise, we're all part of this division. Extreme long division. Yeah. Life can be beautiful all time. Relationships can be meaningful all time. But it's only the Muslims that will talk about plain amusement. If I can get one pastor to understand what plain amusement means, and we need to move away from it. For 1 year, even 6 months of the year, and you'll see, we will see a rise, a complete different way of walking, greeting, morals, principles, and ethics. A different standard. Lot of cooperation, collaboration, cooperation, and trust is what we need. We need to trust each other. We need to develop trust. The Muslims don't develop a thing called unity. They're unified by the means of La ilaha illallah already. As people, true to that, we then live to trust each other. Now, no pastor understand that principle. He would tell me about Corinthians and he'd tell me about Paul. And when him can't get that sorted out, then he'd tell me what Matthew said. And then when him can't get that sorted out, then he's going to Ephesians. And when he can't get that sorted out, him just run somewhere else. And the thing about us, I don't understand how them read a book like that. I can too, but I don't understand how you can read the book like that. And it's all used to prove some kind of point. So it seems that God had some mysterious way of explaining himself. And I don't mean him, but explaining that whatever. And instead of come right out and say, when you reach to the bottom of this alleyway, turn right. And to know what is right, your right shoulder, your right hand, your right foot, that side of your body that is right, is that side I want you to turn. Then continue and look straight ahead. And when you reach this river, make sajda to me. You understand? So Paul and all of these things. So we have this problem. And we still ain't speaking to ourselves because that's my thing and this is their thing. And the way some people represent them things, like somehow the communication, they had some real direct communication with Allah, God. Some would say Jesus, I don't know. And being here in England, and we have access to literature and education, how could somebody be calling out Jesus? I mean, that's weird. That's weird. And they don't need to study history for that. You know? And then all the church them that you find closed down, or not even closed down, they're listed property, they're not open. But we and the African brothers them and sisters them come and just open them up. And when you go to certain districts, you just think, say that, wait a minute, we control the place? You see hundreds of us in a school, in a college, or in a church that miss any voices. You know, the spider lived there. And they were comfortable. Now they have to look new territory because the black man and woman have moved in. Now I'm going to run that down a bit and show you something because there's no heat in most of these, in the majority of these buildings, you know, 90% of them, if not 100% of them. You see? So you know, I say that it takes bodies to make the damn place warm. And if any of them have some form of eating thing, is a coal compression unit that was once there. So they might forget that thing sorted out. So they might forget places like Devon and Cornwall and all these places, Exeter, for those people who know about this compression unit, who know about this coal thing, and try find them and just bring them back to London. But the ministry of churches do that for them. So to get the place warm up to a level. And there's black people in there. And that's the same set of people that took my grandparents out of the continent and bring them on here and different places. And I'm giving credence to something that they've grown out of. You see? So we're in a bad state. So someone wanna ask me now, why you want the pastor them to come shepherd? Because they're leaders in their own right. And if they were leading the flocks, as in us, correctly, even the very thing that they're using or borrowing, wouldn't make it work for us. But it's not working for us. It's dumbing us down. And it's isolating and segregating us. And it's keeping us all stagnant. And that's not a Muslim saying this. This is a black man and a visionary saying this. Al-Islam make me completely independent. Al-Islam does that before it start tell you how to worship, accept Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, and do as what Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala is requesting me to do, us to do as human beings. Because first, you have to learn about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. And to do that, you have to testify that there is an Allah. And then you're willing in yourself to learn about Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. But you're not tell a man that. You tell yourself that, and you're committing yourself to that examination. And that happens from the time until the end of the time. So the do's and the don'ts is more than people are speaking about commandments, because they took those confessions and did and used them, manipulate them to suit themselves. Al-Islam, which is a way of life, have do's and don'ts. It has a law, has regulations. And the law that we have, all the people them outside of Al-Islam don't want that law, don't want us to have our law. We not inflict their law on our law on them, you know. Them just know so that that law is a law of righteousness, and it keeps us away from them, financially and otherwise. So them demonize us for that very sake. Part and parcel of that. Now we, the black people, if you just try to understand that you have so much freedom for your soul in Al-Islam, then you won't try to ridicule something you don't know nothing about. Guys, it's pitiful to see a Rasta man and woman deep into the Bible. And then it's pitiful to see a Rasta man and Rasta woman have relative or themselves pass and them have a Christian send off. Hey! So you can understand that we are lost souls. And we have a whole heap of historians. That's not helping. Lost souls. How did that happen? You have a whole heap of people that tell you, say, Christianity, they're Africa. Yes, it went. But it was never there. How did they come to that conclusion? Which historian presented those facts? I mean, I thought that Constantine and all these people and these Germans and others, they were doing their thing. I thought so. I didn't know that it was in Africa, and then because the names are not African. That's one. And the people who set and wrote this book, along with coming into England with Shakespeare and the others, and Keats and them others, they're not African. And the thousands of manuscripts and books that was there, that was burnt and moved and so forth, they were not Africans. So I don't understand. But you see, when my grandfather was digging potatoes and cutting corn, and my grandmother was picking cotton and coffee beans and so forth, some of the people then was able to get some cooked breadfruit and some Irish potato and, some food. Maybe the same food that the others were getting, but they were able to get it in a plate and not a calabash. And they were able to use a spoon. Why is the others have to use them hand? The point I'm making, there's those who felt that they were at the door of heaven. And rightly so, they were being treated differently to others. And that's the same situation that we're in continually. It's never changed. It hasn't changed. There's some that the system finds favor with, and there's some that the system decides to not find favor with. And those who get those positions, they make themselves feel like they were awarded these positions because someone likes them. Not that they went to school, not they went to college or university and got their certificate. They were certified and they had the right qualifications for the employment. That's never a problem with us. And we won't share our experiences. We keep it like it's some exclusive thing. We won't share it. So now, this man that run the first world powerful is disrespecting people. When him started, he did. So why is it alarming right now? It's alarming because in England you hear these people beating down the Labour Party to be racist. They use the term anti-Semitic. But it's racism. It's racism because they're nervous. And now Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala has put the thing right out there, and you can hear and you understand that someone says, go back to where you come from and fix up the places them that you're at. We don't need you to do anything here. You see? So, I don't know if any Labour minister them talk like that. You understand? And I don't hear nobody turn around and say this man should be impeached or anything. You know what? It's a Caucasian attack down to our people of color, and one happened to be black as in Somalian. But it's nothing new. It's been happening forever. So shake it up and have a good look at it and see. We not have no structure to turn around and say that we don't find no confidence in that party and that president, and where I go court. But these other people, them can cry wolf anytime them feel that they're not in control, you know. See? So them cry. But they not cry tears. Intellectually, they cry. And intellectually, they attack you. So, infrastructure, black people, we need that for ourselves. We need to draw close. And that church thing, it'll draw some people together, but they're not close. See, I refrain that before me bite my tongue. Them draw them together because we all want to know God. And when you deal with the African, black man and woman, are we that? But now you just deal with the thing in a way that says, let us mentally mature ourselves. And that's the problem. We're not maturing. That's why I can take issue with a man and them people that have an existence and wrath England today and the world today. That Black House helped them, Keskidis helped them, and they want to call the people them hustlers. If them people them never work for we self and themselves, there would be nothing. Everyone that come after them went to a begging bowl and sell out every idea that we have and give to the system. That's why the race relation unit, race relation policy and everything works for the Askanakis and the homosexuals. That's why. Them hijack it. Nothing work for we. It was there for us. Now them tell us, prove that is racism. Or they say to us, that's what you're going to say, isn't it? When there's something happens to you that you can't explain, you shout out racism. Now you see these people that chat and a mash up a party. And the reason that happened is because Jeremy, who's not a damn leader in the first place, you know, Jeremy said, if Labour win, what I'm going to tell Benjamin Netanyahu or whoever is the Zionist, and them have to free up lands and start building and so forth on Palestinian territory. And we scream and say, Ratty, them shouldn't say that. He shouldn't say that. So what? The big wigs, them, the small wigs, them, and the sleeper man, them, turn around and tell the Prime Minister, no, you're not going to hold an election. Yeah? So them broke Labour down, and at the same time, the Brexit thing get broke too. Y'all are not watching the picture, man. Allah is controlling this with the heat and them. Them run one way and find themselves buck up in another curfew and problems here and there. You see? So where are we? Being insulted. The man just insult we at the highest level. And not a damn thing's going to happen. And he's only sending some signals to his compatriots in those particular states to say, yes, don't forget next year now. When I have to vote for me, I've got unfinished business. See? I don't understand. You're too busy following some American boy them that come and mash up for we something And it's just a competition. It's not entertainment totally. It's not a revolutionist sound thing. It's not that I deal with something. The music me play earlier on is all about woman. It's all about love and happiness, mature things that a person, not them darling, I want you, I miss. No. Even the song my mother used to sing, Dennis Brown, all them tune them me just play. And a few other ska tune we play. It's about that female. It's about that family. It's about that togetherness. The man I come out here and change the reality thing and say competition. And it's not that competition never used to play. The competition play and represent for we area, for we districts. And then we got boisterous enough to say we're going to cross the border. Which is that? Going from North London, East London, into Brixton, South London. And play them sound there. And show us that we culture deep too. And anything that him can play over there so big, we can play 10 version of it same way. Yeah? That they gone now. So a man say your blood clot and ray, and ray, your mama, this, that. Have nothing to do with any music. Have nothing to do with artists. Have nothing to do with engineer. Have nothing to do with musician. Have nothing to do with anything. So how we expect our children them now to behave when everything else is working against them? So a new generation come now, and we've lost. We've lost them into drugs. We lost them into lust. We lost them into sex, provocative behavior. We've lost them now into killing, murdering each other. So what? The people who sit down and look at social science, look at ethics and principles of life, look at mannerisms and things, say, well, you see that? We got them. You think it's easy to turn around and look upon somebody and kill them just like that? Ask a soldier, that a person who decides to be a soldier. Some of them get sick just with the thought of saying, listen, you have to kill him. And with this one round that you have here, you had to kill 12, 15 or 20. If not, you're gone. And you have to mentally think about that. You have to think about that. You let off a grenade, you let off this, and this. This is killing people, man. Wholesale. So you take that perspective and then deal with us. And see how them people them think about we. And then ask ourselves, how the hell did this happen? Little babies that can't even clean themselves properly. Conjured up an idea to stop me from making no money. And just kill me. Not beat me up, kill me. So now we're not thought of as moral. Our basis is finished. You understand? As far as society is concerned, we are shit. And for some people, that's all right, because it's not me, it's not happening to me. It's them. Who's them? It's black people. It's our tribe. It's our nation. So you want to go live now like Harry Potter. You have some exclusive place that makes you this, the same way them go show you Panther. When Panther come back, is Panther gonna have homosexuals and all kind of different things in it? That's white people. Them gonna take it and demonize the thing. Remember, say the cast is black. Make them do that to James Bond. No. You understand? What may I say all these things for? May I say all these things because we have problems. There's some serious problems. I mean, no say in my heart of heart that Al-Islam, that book called Al-Quran, if it's being deciphered by any of our historians or any of our theological pastors without their prejudice nonsense, they would have say, you know what, this is it. But that tell him same can't mess around with a woman. They tell him same can't touch no other woman. Tell him same can't look in the eye of any other woman. Him tell him say that his women must not come there showing them body and all these things and them breasts and so forth. So already him don't want that. Because it's prohibited you from doing so much things. Because it's morals. It's not for today and not for tomorrow. It's not for this minute and not that minute. So all that callous behavior, it can't work. And it's not me as sister and this body as sister. It's what the Quran says. Quran is one serious book that comes not from a man, but it's come from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. Anyone is in doubt, just read, man. Read for yourself. For yourself. And it's better to read it without a spliff. Better to read it without intoxication. Just read it. All I would tell you is don't bother going to the toilet and sit down and see you read it. No, have some respect for yourself anyway. Right? Don't even do that to the Bible, you know. But still, read it. And then let it shock you for the things that you may find as a fear. And the fear is just to tell you straight away, you've been doing a lot of things wrong. As a human being to another human being, as a man. You see? And then you say, well, how could this writing tell me not to do that and tell me that I was doing this? And that's why we don't want it. I understand that, you know. That's why I say from we come here, we can read. Our families, we're read. The Muslims that are black, African, Caribbean Muslims, our families, even if it's just we married and got with wife and a child, a full family. Our extended family, our genetic family may not all be there, but those of us who are connected, our families are sound. You understand? Some of them start for run, but we did run from them and we are run back. Not because we're in the wilderness, but because the lectures that we've been having and when we are viewing how Babylon has strike against Al-Islam, we see the best place for us is to be with who brought us into this world in the first place and stop disconnecting ourselves from our own. You see? And that doesn't mean that because that be the case that we're sound man, we're drug man, we're ganja man. No. I choose to play the songs that I do play because I've had them, I've got them. And I feel that exposing myself to our people, to ourselves, they will question, how can him do that? And they will understand that I'm trying to reach. That's all I'm doing. I'm trying to reach ourselves. And I'm trying to de-persuade ourselves from playing amusement. Because we do so much playing and we amuse ourselves too much. Now we're gullible to all these guys them and women them from America. I come across and I do all kind of thing. They're scammers, they're bad people. Them just come here for change our concepts, grab up for we money, and gone. We're a big hustle. Because we're not protecting nothing that we have. And we're not trying to develop ourselves. This is a country that we have some sisters that are very intelligent. Anybody want to understand that? Go down to the city. Go down to the bank. Go down to the stock exchange. Just go down there. Huh? And see who are run down there. See who's employed down there. I'm not talking about no cleaner. I'm not talking about no sweeper. I'm not talking about executives. Huh? But them can't find a good man. Them finish up Thursday and Friday in the wine bars and all these things. They are going to listen to Ministry of Sounds and all these things. Huh? Playing around with Caucasians. Because Caucasian, them want £500,000 house and everything else. You understand? And our stupid ass men, them are just doing nonsense. And it's nothing to do with the sister have a 60 and something £1,000 job and him not have one. It's just that him don't have no desires more than sex and some derogatory bullshit. It's a serious thing. And if him did check one of them, he want to check one of them for a scam. Where? From the bank, from the stock exchange. Him have a swing. And she's been there already. So now you mess her up. She run gone. She don't want to see an African any which way within the mile radius of herself. So it's her behavior. It's her behavior. We have to do a lot of things for ourselves. We have to examine ourselves. We have to. So I've taken this route, and some of my brethren them and sisterins them we look to link ourselves with different peoples, a lot of women across the diaspora that are work for the development of the unification or connection of us with Mama Africa. Not the ones them that want to go and have dance. Not the one that want to have African safaris and all that. No. The ones that are about exchanging ourselves with the continent, mixing and blending with progressive people on the continent, looking at ways and means of us learning some of the dialects along with the language, integrating ourselves with those who are well sophisticated like ourselves, are somewhat above either which way, that type of relationship. And about building, setting up our homes at this time of our lives on the continent. But you have another group of people that want to just go there and have safari, have beach party, all kind of ratty things, and say, but them are go home. Eh? Go home where? You take your deggy stuff across on the continent to ratty and mess up things. When the Caucasian man over there I buy up things, the Asian man over there buy up things, long time, have businesses, everything, structures that when you go there, you can see. That's United Kingdom, European structures they have in Africa, in different parts of Africa, they're running. And we want to go there and make dance. We don't want to go there and have hotels, good homes and everything, and help the people with some infrastructure, construction and constructive reasoning, and help them out of the dirty water that is there and variant thing. Even though you see some class areas, listen here, there's some dilapidated conditions in the villages and everything else. You understand? Seriously. So, I understand that people want to think like that. And another lot want to be the first lot that have a 3-day bashment and all kind of ratty thing. No, man. No. Painful. And same time you got to talk about Kemet. Same time you got to talk about the confessions and Come on, man. Seriously. No, make no sense. Don't make no sense at all. Dangerous people. That concept. Dangerous. Because one side of the rotted face, you got to talk about the X amount of confession and the discrepant. It's X amount of years, centuries, and you now want to try to apply it. You got to talk about it, you got to wear the unk, and at the same time, you got to take a whole heap of batty riders and all kind of rotted thing on the continent. So you'll be the first one to have the biggest rotted gathering and all kind of thing. What nonsense. 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 Seriously. And then when you want to talk, you want to talk about the Chinese invasion and everybody. Everybody's invaded us. Except us. So if these people, everybody is invading, and then we will go there now to have dance and amusement. What have we done? We're not invaded. We have polluted. We've gone there with intention to pollute. And don't get me wrong, you know. There's a time and a place, there's a season for things. Think of yourself not seeing your mother, not even recognizing your mother, and then noticing now that there's a unification, there's a meeting to connect you now with your mother. And a dancer-rated one, it's cry or cry. And you try to figure out how to connect yourself. You're shy, you feel you're nervous, everything. And inside you're happy. You're happy. And you have a zillion and one questions to ask, and there's only one question to ask. Where have you been? Oh, that was me. Serious thing. So we are going to the continent. We're going to find ourselves a new name, a name that represents us now. If we don't have it already, have one already. We're going to see people that look like us. That look so familiar. Them things are exciting. Very exciting. Yeah, I mean, so I'm just saying, you know, I mean, if Fela Kuti was here now, he was alive. I mean, they're gone to Africa now. Fela Kuti was, me there Tanzania or Uganda or Sudan. I mean, yes, if Fela Kuti is performing in Lagos or Benin or listen, I would want to go there. Why? Because I've heard him in Europe. So I would want to go and hear him at home. You understand? Or any of them other artists that big up that we don't hear about before. You understand? That's it. To get the feeling, the sense, and the taste, and hey, wicked. Nothing will stop me except health from that. But for me to go there now to say that I just bring down one big sound system, go talk to Warrior, go talk to Uriah or him sons them and have a big thing that we have Sturgarth. No, sir. No. When I want to ask Bob, ask Rita Marley and them, you know. I tell you, ask Master Griff of them. Them just went there because they were invited for independence. You think so they went back and decided, you know what happened? We're going to have the most granulated dance and everything. And Bob is a big Rasta man and the rest of the people. You don't think so they want to go in Ethiopia and do but the same. They want to go to Ethiopia and understand the place, learn the language, and get in that, get fill with the love of the place, understanding about His Imperial Majesty and his family and the different peoples, and so forth. Not to say, bring down my banner and cheer at it. We're not thinking, man. Seriously, we're not thinking. So anyway, that's why we out here, and I hope say that the man them that say, yeah, they're going to support the thing and we are going to do this and that and other, we will get on and do it, and at the same time, the links with the diaspora, the conversation with the diaspora, the traveling and meeting with people and going to some of these venues where they're discussing 2020, the returning and the celebrations that will be taking place on the continent and so on. And the different things that is happening in the Caribbean islands, because there's lots of things are happening in the Caribbean islands. Some of them have come up with strategies to pay back the International Monetary Fund in a haste. Yeah, they've been seduced to borrow money or to take money, and at the same time, this money is just to help tourism. You see? Yeah. And the platform that I'm using again right now, the platform is become like the others, because me look and see it says content issues detected. I may just play some Dennis Brown and Quick Sharp. It said that. So you understand? Sometimes I have to ask myself if I'm disliked. So I want to play Alton Ellis and then play my 2 record again. Hold on, I'm coming again.
Yeah. Every word I've got no time for killing, got no time for hurting, got no time for hating, got no time for shooting, got no time for fighting, got no time for hurting. Seen those words before, come knocking at my door. Ooh, yes, come knocking at my door. Ooh, it's knocking. Hey, word, I've got no time for fighting. Got some time for living, lots and lots of living. Got some time for loving, lots and lots of loving. Got some time for kissing, lots and lots of kissing. See those words before, come knocking at my door. Ooh, knocking, come knocking at my door. See those words before, yeah. Keep on knocking at my door. I've seen those words before. Keep on knocking at my door.
Listen good.
When the black man's word was spoken, yeah, and the white folks thought it was a token, oh yeah, we have suffered our whole life doing things that they're supposed to do, yeah. We were
It's the second one that do that to me. I don't understand that. Yeah. Watch this, Peter Tosh.
I can stand this no longer. The wicked get stronger. I can stand this no longer. The battle's getting hotter. They must get a beating one time. They must get a beating. Old bag of beating. They must get a beating. I said, don't you wait till your back is against the wall. Just one step to progress, and I know Jah will help you all. Oh God, they have to get a beating. Alright, they must get a beating. A whole bag of beating.
See, now I must say that now, right? Me I said last month no, on the Eid of Mr. Siaga's passing, that there's so much that we should learn, that we can learn, and there's so much that we have learned, but I don't think that anyone has put it into true perspective. So, what is that? Social science. Oh, he came into Jamaica and introduced himself, project himself with the people them. And at the same time, used that as a vehicle to popularize himself and win the election at the same time. But it caused a lot of tragedies. Social science was designed to create popularity for myself. And it was executed. There's so much you can do with social science if you understood it. But no one turned around and said that it was communism or anything of that nature, because it was backed by those outside. It was backed by those outside. And him have the audacity along with the backers them, just like this man here who now run America right now, because the other one that was running was an actor from Hollywood, Mr. Reagan, and then you have the one from here that come from South Africa, or live in South Africa, and them generate all them money, right, from South Africa, Margaret Thatcher, right, and them go down, them other graduate from Grenada, graduated up here, taught up here, and went back home. And them never liked what he stood for. And they could see themselves having a Garvey with the amount of intelligence, we have to put it there, give Jack his jacket, and an Nkrumah and a Kenyatta at the same time in the one flesh, and a Walter Rodney in the one flesh, which was Morris Bishop. And them design a plan. And him help them execute it along with Tom Adams. What is our name? Come on, mate. Tell us.
Take back your name and give I be I name. I and I don't want it's your name. Chinese name Chin and Chung. Macintosh came from Goldsmith no come from Africa, oh no. You hear what I say, oh no. My brothers and sisters, no. Oh, no. You know the name I have isn't the correct one. It was given to I by you, the Babylonians. It was not I wish to accept it. I and I was forced by you to use it. So take back your name and leave by the I name. I and I don't want it's your name. Chinese name Chin and Chong. Macintosh came from Scotland. Indian name Raja and Gavaskar.
Why me pull out that now the other day is because they want to know how far do we really want to go with this reparation. And me I say, we want for me name. That's so far. You see? And tomorrow me I go back to that. Really. I tell you, because this name thing, we all belong to some European Caucasian. And we carry for them name. Try work it out. And see how it sit with you. You understand? All of those ones, even who say them are Hebrew, Israelite, whatever. You understand? You see, we as Muslim, and we as who wanna call Pan-African today, we draw down and for we name long time. See? But at the same time, our surname belong to the slave master, the plantation owner. Make someone try fool themselves. And at them thing there that my compatriots them not like. And them thing about the Askanakis and all them something there. I don't care damn because me not lambaste nobody. It's truth me a chat. And it's not truth according to me. You understand? Yeah. Linville, Cushel Thompson, Young Linville.
Come, let's praise and to die. Jah is the conqueror. They can never conquer.
Why are you playing so much music, Mr. Best? Yeah, Best belong to the Irish them, you know. Three brothers. Yeah. Them fill up the Caribbean with enough of them seed. And them own many slaves. They own them and them brand them. Yeah. Names. But why are you playing so much tunes them? Me like music. Me like sound. Me like lyrical content. I do. So, is that an explanation? No. But it's the truth. Here what now? We'll go around and check the Queen. Is it? Yeah. Hey, you right. And we used to have a brethren, we used to have a nice sound. Wonderful sound down there, Elaborate Grove, Vin Science Foundation. A song called High Society. Wonderful. Watch it. And him name Olo. He's Ghanaian. He was, yeah, he's Ghanaian. He's Ghanaian. That's, yeah. Hey, George. You see them time there? Man knows say that the Governor General is British. You know that the decisions, all decision making was by the Governor General. Anything that's been denied is by the Governor General. Say he a Rasta man turn around and say he want come to Buckingham Palace and light up for him chalice. You think it's a joke? He want to question this woman to understand how the hell you're up here, sir, and you run down this, sir. Who are you? Who are you? Listen to the church. And these are reggae musicians.
Some say them a Jehovah Witness.
How come?
Some say them a Adventist.
British.
Some say them a Anglican. I am the Rasta man. Some say them a Jehovah Witness.
British.
Some say them a Adventist. Some say them a Anglican. I am the Rasta man. Pray to the God's master. Surely bring disaster. You fight against the Rasta man, and you don't know Jah, don't know Jah, don't know Jah. Jah means love me. Some say them a ranking. Them get spunky. Some say them a general. Them have the medal. Some say them a iron eye. Them press for right. I am the Rasta man. Some say them a ranking. Them get spunky. Some say them a general. Them have all the medal. Some say them a iron eye. Them press for right. I am the Rasta man. Remember the days of Moses. Same when you were Moses.
So we dash some fire upon that one, you know, because, it's not done them, you know. But listen to this.
La 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 la. Fire a go burn there. Fire a go burn there. Catch a fire, catch a fire. Say catch a fire, name is Canaiza. Catch a
When the sound man, when the sound system, them used to have competition, none of sound drop this now, you know. You all about 500 watts and bass dropping right down. Yeah? All your pants leg a move like breeze. Your pants leg, may I tell you, a move like breeze. See? A statement is made. Which dance you have now? No dance. You have some guy that come across some Merc and set up thing called world champion, knock out this and knock out that and that and that and that. And people are going and make like movie. You understand? Hollywood bullshit and all this type of thing. Yeah? And then cuss and all heap of chat. And then nothing. And then you get a whole heap of grey man in the thing to write it. And that's it. You see? So, who I represent what? I tell you, you don't understand how the people them come and wreck the thing. Yeah, the daddy, Mr. Alton, come again. And the people them that have these things that them a call sound, that's why them turn up with all this DJ thing, this PA thing. Cause them just there for grab at the mic and make a whole heap of noise, play them computerized thing, and then make a whole heap of noise and cuss everybody says mother and everybody says woman and pure profanities and shit to go on. And then someone have the cheek to tell you about dub for dub and this and that. And death before dishonor. All these things, listen to the word, death before dishonor and all this type of thing. and take the people them money and them gone to Ratty. And you don't hear no sound. You don't hear no qualities, you don't hear no sound, you don't hear no artists, no nothing. It's like some kind of bad zone. And we have bought into that. And the ones them that want to get into it now, that pass, them a hype up something to make it seem that they people to remember that they did something, to say, well, here one, include me. Right? You understand? And people that run out 70 plus to write it, and them go on so. When they're supposed to go home and say, hey, here one, oh, when you don't honor me, you honor some grey man and not honor me. Bad man. Speak proper English, you get me, mate?
Big bomb. I've got love within my heart for you.
Sweet, listen it.
I've got lips with kisses from the start. Look at now. It really makes no difference without money, I know. It really makes no difference. I've got love, I know.
As we call musicians, you know. See? Thing well orchestrated properly. Vocalists put properly. Musicians that do them thing properly. You understand? And we, the audience, have so much gratitude and we're appreciative. You see the thing? And what is that significant of? And what is it signifying? Our culture. And how rich with vitality. And then we go let all of these people, these jankros come and manipulate things and infest it with decadence. Somebody can take Bach and Beethoven's symphony and symphony and Tchaikovsky and disrespect it. The whole last nation from Italy and this country and Russia be on top of you. From the minute you conceive that and you go do something about it to write it, you bring it to fruition. Them 3-4 nations is on top of you and crush you at it. Eh? They won't even wait for a court to turn around and do nothing. They will just crush you. Because they're right to do it. They're representing the value of what is theirs. And reggae music was disregarded. And now you get a whole heap of rass people them come now and disrespect it and dishonor it. And we still sit there and grin with teeth with them people. We are idiot people, man. Zane? That's what's happened. So when you hear me now, hey, little more I'm gonna play some tune that some of the people the young people out there like. And I like them too. But them have a space and that's usually like a Friday or Saturday. But I'm just gonna show off a little more. And we're gonna take you to church too. Yeah, in order to tune them. You see what I'm saying? Cause anything we say, even if me say my blood clot now, me defend it. Because I'm making a man know some me real. I ain't one of them jackass guy. I'm real. You understand? And when me say me real, I'm saying, not that me want to push up myself with other people. I'm saying, I'm not pretending to be no saint. Don't get that twisted. I'm not a saint. But I'm honorable. I'm telling you. My morals, dignity. I love my mother. I tell you, my family. Watch it. Alton. Love up my daughter. Yeah. Big tune.
My little daughter, she is a good, good daughter. Oh, my little daughter, she is a groovy little daughter. The daughter can rock all night.
I can hear Book Benton, the DJ, the MC for Neville the Enchanter saying, and Papa Little Water. Oh gosh, man. And them days they wow. Yeah, big tune. Derek Crucial Harriet and them brethren them. It's about values, man. Values. If we don't value what we have, how will someone else value us? Sweet babies, man. I tell you. It's about 15, you know, and we have mock exams. And we were revising. Yeah, I can remember with the revision with their library. And just, when we finished now, we walked down the road, boy, I tell you, a group of we are sing this song here for we girlfriend them, with platonic friend. Making some statements, you know. Yeah. It was about 15, 30. We had to do revision for exams and mock exams, you know. If you don't do them good, you don't get for check nothing. How much of our youth then we teach them to make sure when them go to school, them do something. So when them leave school with something, not without nothing. Eh? Because all them want to do is get them Casio and this and that and that and that and say that them a producer. Crazy, man. Seriously. Bedroom jerkers. Yeah, sure. Wonderful rhythm.
I wanna go outside.
I remember that just like it was yesterday.
In the rain. It may sound crazy, but I want to go outside. In the rain. I think I'm gonna cry.
A reggae music. Not samples.
Don't want you to see me cry.
Heartbeat. Instruments.
I wanna go outside.
Vocalists and harmonies. Listen to the harmony. And the soprano. It did it. Watch it.
Once the sun comes shine and the rain is gone away.
Gee.
I know I'm gonna see a better day.
We are walking down Alleyway Road like big, hey man, I tell you man, we step it boy. We feel good and alright, man, I tell you. And we just come out the library, you know. A library just come out doing some revision. Yeah. Set speed. Yeah man, chosen for you again. Derek Crucial Harriet. Crystal.
Trashman didn't get my trash today. Oh, why? Because they want more pay.
And the relationship that our families have with families in the US was balanced. Because you have this group called the Stylistics. I sing this. And various other bands, you know, sing this. But this is, yeah. Go on.
Bosses on strike want to raise a fare so they can help pollute the air.
Hey, what? When I do some maths in it, him say 15, and this is 2019. Right, the boy wall. Yeah, go on. Stylistics, listen. If my son was sitting down here, he would have done that, you know, he would have sort out that mathematics already to write it. Then see him eye open wide. Like, really?
Trashman didn't get my trash today. Oh, why? Because they want more pay. Buses on strike wanna raise and fare, so they can help pollute the air. But that's what makes the world go round. The ups and downs of carousel, changing people's sails around. Go underground, young man. People make the world go round.
See the type of emotion, the type of feeling that, huh? And no time for no violence, even though sometimes we fight. We fight with our head, we fight with our arms. You understand? The white guy, them, they used to do the kicking, you know. He had a headbutt, we punch up. You understand? It's them bad boy, them. You know, when we go certain clubs, them, and everything, you hear say, somebody slice somebody's face. You know, you hear somebody kill somebody. I tell you, you think it's a joke, think it's a lie, the truth. Listen to another stateside, lovely tune. Relationship, man. Relationship.
I wanna go outside in the rain. It may sound crazy, but I wanna go outside in the rain. 'Cause I think I'm gonna cry. I don't want you to see me cry.
These are times that that I totally treasure it. I better speak for myself right there. Because somebody will turn around and say, you know what happened to that guy there? He's living, he must be all himself 80. I talk about other people. Yeah. This is dancehall. This is a club now. Listen.
They want me to be from Tanzania or Tangier, but black man, believe me, I've got no fear. I may not be the golden Greek, but justice is what I'm a really seek. I tell ya, I see no place for the weak. You got to be unique if you want to stay on top of the peak. For love and justice is what I'm a really seek.
Yeah, you see me? I have to tell you something now. Me there by myself. Me and my family and my brethren them that we are going to put this thing up. Not because we have something, you know. It's because we want to be independent and we want to connect with self to the people them. You understand? We want to connect with self to the people them. And we want to be shepherds. You see? We have message and we want to deal with the message. And we want to work with the people. You see? We don't want to be DJs. You see, the DJ thing and all them something there. Nah. We passed that. You see? Principal is a selector. And them royalty good. So we don't need to prove that no more. You see? Yeah.
They want me to be from Tanzania or Tangier. But black man
Mr. Dictionary, otherwise known as I-Ride.
I mean to be the golden Greek.
Listen to the lyrics,
But
listen.
justice is what I'm a really seek and
Spank it.
I see no place for the weak.
True.
You got to be unique if you want to stay on top of the beat.
May I tell you, man?
Love and justice is what I'm a really seek.
True.
Yeah.
Big tune, you know, listen.
Do the day, baby, bleak. I'm on top of the peak. Yeah, I could never be weak, I tell ya. See, you gotta be black and proud, and you gotta say it really loud.
Sin.
And maybe you gotta stand out in any crowd.
In it.
Yeah. Even way down on the beach, I got you in my reach.
Tell them.
Yeah. Tread down there. Right man coming up full, I know I'm really eyeful. I'm around twice, I get what I deserve. Coming up forward, y'all. Tell you I'm coming up forward. Ain't going backward. Tell you I'm coming up forward. You may be nice like them cornflakes, but I tell you, sister, got what it takes. Sometimes I gotta give you one a day. Sometimes I gotta get a slice of my cake. Tell you I'm coming up forward. Yeah, coming up forward, y'all. Tell you I'm coming up forward. Ain't gonna be no backward. These are coming soon, I tell you.
See, because we care about the people. You understand? And the more we care about them, you know, and to think about them, you know, our people, and then to think that we would like to aid and support our people to the highest level, you see? And yeah, sometimes you can go do something and your ego get massaged all the while. No good. Mm-mm. No points to prove.
Crash on. Love and hate can never be friends.
Listen. Here I come again.
Watch your style. Here I come with my brand new fresh wind spearmint gum. If you love it so much, get this coming out some. So will you just step it my daughter? Roots man, I say please step it little further. This your sound, you're really balling for murder. So roots man, come down and step it little further. So me step on a Lambert Grove, trying to cook some ital and a brand new gas stove.
So we're going to play that on Friday. You want to see them time there? I'll suffer a sound. Him just come. The mighty just sufferer. Just come. The Elaborate Grove in what this place they call? Metro. You see? The Mutumbi man them, Dennis Bovell and them people them. And the group Aswad a rehearse. Yeah. Aswad just a farm up. Yeah. Not firm up, you know. Them a rehearse. You see? That's what was happening. And that tune there a big tune them time there. You see? But when Sufferer played, Sufferer shake down the place. Mighty just suffer a sound. You know? Shake down the place. Cause it was very powerful sound. You know? Yeah. I remember that very well. Cause we left for we area, Finsbury Park, and gone straight down to Elaborate Grove, you know? It's like me now, and my brethren Johnny, we don't know down there a long time, and Alvin. But yeah, what now? Listen this.
Amore Production.
production, you know.
Not a mercy.
Yeah, 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 yeah. Father, wrap me in your arms, Lord, and use me. It's in your presence, Lord, I found out that you choose me to preach the word all over the world. Introduce them to the Lord that is mighty. Yes, Father, wrap me in your arms, Lord, and use me. It's in your presence, Lord, I found out that you choose me.
See, and when I think, say, me kick the pastor. We kick him, yes. Because I wanted to be a shepherd, but you never hear just now what happened in it. Watch again. Here.
Hallelujah, 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 praise ye the Lord.
See? So where you gonna call me now? Hypocrite? Nah, man. The selector wise. And that respond and relate to my predicament, my situation, what me I try to advocate. See? Yeah. Listen, Sanchez, I kick him.
Hallelujah, 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 praise ye the Lord. Hallelujah, 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 praise ye the Lord. What a mighty God we serve. What a mighty God we serve. Angels bow before him, heaven and earth adore him. What a mighty God we serve. Daniel was in the spirit on the last day. He heard a voice from heaven, and this is what it said: I am the Alpha and Omega, the beginning and the end. Behold, I live forevermore. Some sweet day, I'm going away. I'm gonna leave this world, no more to roam. Some sweet day,
yes, your love.
Some sweet day,
African symbol.
So hallelujah,
Black
hallelujah,
Star.
hallelujah, hallelujah, praise ye the Lord. Hallelujah, 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 praise ye the Lord. A little more oil in my lamp, keep it burning.
Bibo.
A little more oil in my lamp,
I pray. Glory. Why my grandmother's story?
Keep it burning till the break of day.
Why you can't touch me?
Yo, Miguel. Roll them boy, them on. Heartless.
And then I tried, you know. I just a regular.
Carefully watch your surroundings.
Listen.
Cause the wicked them they both know. And when you're sure I no gun them a bust, I got alone your features. Hey. Carefully watch your surroundings. Cause the fool them heart too tough.
GT.
And when you're sure I no gun them a bust,
Yo, Taylor.
I got alone your features.
We still there.
People overall full of amnesia. Yeah. Do good for them and them no member. So them stay. Give them today and them walk away. Come
watch out, man. Bright lights with them, man.
The Bible say they're not just your own. It good to see them and leave them alone. Cry like baby on your shoulder. Enough of them are false pretender. So carefully watch your surroundings. Cause the wicked them they both know. No.
See, that we have to do, man. Watch with surroundings because, yeah, come on, turbulence.
Yo, Miguel.
Yeah.
Them boy, them on. Heartless. You know, stop fool them boy. Carefully watch your surroundings. Cause the wicked them they both know. And when you're sure I no gun them
Gallop.
I got alone your features.
Sing.
Carefully watch your surroundings. Cause the fool them heart too tough.
Yeah.
And when you're sure I no gun them a bust, I got alone your features.
True.
People overall full of amnesia. Yeah. Do good for them and them no member. Give them today and them walk away. Come back next day, one kill you same way.
True.
The Bible say they're not just your own. It good to see them and leave them
Gina
alone.
Jennings.
Cry like baby on your shoulder.
Watch
Enough
it.
of them a false pretender. So carefully watch your surroundings. Cause the wicked them they
Pastor
don't know.
Adams.
No. And when you're sure and a gun them a bust.
Reverend Peter.
Yes. Carefully watch your surroundings. Cause the fool them have
Stage manager Paul.
And when me sure and no gun them a bust.
And the bishop called Jesus.
No man a perfect.
Where the Pope there?
Just in a God try walk on chalk line. See them a
I'm cynical, I'm telling you.
Lord read me clock, only him know me time. It may be long but not forever. See them a go on like say them clever. For how long them think them a go shine. Can't do more than them time.
Turn it. Turn it. Watch it, man. And then the 12 tribes of Israel, listen up. Listen. A principle this. Listen.
Put it in the hands of Jesus.
Uh-huh.
I left the bottom to God.
Hey.
Bring it out of the hands of Satan.
It really mean Christ, right?
Too wicked and bad.
See?
Put it in the hands of Jesus.
Sure.
I left the bottom to God.
Mm-hmm.
Bring it out of the hands of Satan.
Amen.
Too wicked and bad.
Give me a glory.
I feel what's me head back, me have to say one song. Cause me know what nobody got me body down a dove cat. No for them out, no clean. Then we got you for your greens. Never give you nothing. Let them come and talk about you mean. Can't fight my back, so me light never dim. One time for that come when me move.
I select a man.
I died with me going out and coming in.
Anytime, any hour, any occasion.
Put it in the hands of Jesus.
Everything within seasons and reasons. I don't know.
Put it in the hands of Jesus. Bring it out of the hands of Satan. Him too wicked and bad.
Tell them.
Sometime a boy mission is like a politician in a real life. Me no know where them depend. Have you ever reckon how they stop up with the weapon and I walk from house to house? I try look somebody fi step on.
One principle. Step in him color one.
But I show me know better. Them cannot take your life, cause them is not the giver all. When they pick you up and have them finger.
Arguments. Amen. Watch it.
Tell them to go easy, man. Come on! Cause I'm little young, but no
Turn it up for him.
Them no stop. Them no stop. Cause I'm little young, but no stop. Them no stop. Them no stop. I talk about a shot of them. Man, I go beat
Listen.
a shot of them. You know see a pay chat of them. Oh, little tat of them.
With a big up with GT Taylor. May I tell you? Big up the place.
Number one man at again. How this whole world a black again. We head him to the top again. I got them with them. That's true, the body.
Hey, you mean? Crucial selector, man.
Better them follow me and be a bad man. Go start war like a madman. No behind by you is a sad man. Wanna be bad man. Better them follow me and be a god man. Go start war like a madman.
Now them a sad man.
Some little young but no no Sam.
What's the issue?
Them no no Sam.
Say
little young but no no Sam. Them no no Sam. Them no no Sam. We tell them to put it down. And little no to put it down. Want to no little daughter, no little son, little son. Go work and bring the vehicle come. But you a back around.
Hey, don't put the bob. What? You're too small. Don't take the issue and pull a boat. Hey, be careful. Duck. Shatter come. Right.
Wanna be bad man. Better them follow me and be a bad man.
Sad man.
Go sad more like a madman.
Sad man.
Behind bar you is a sad man.
Move. TM and God alone family. I we say loyalty over royalty now.
Tell them again.
Yo, Miguel. Them for know what's your hybrid now.
Listen.
Na boy.
The dance them principle have too hot, man. Drawback. Easy yard massive. GT Mr. Taylor. We still a come for you, man, don't worry.
things where you up in a life, some would call you a bait. True man, verbally straight. Strap with the thing, man, verbally great, man. Verbally straight.
Polite.
And me back them things, me no rate, man. Verbally
Custom when you're ready, man.
Strap with the thing, man. Verbally great, man. Verbally straight. Choppy and me back. Oh gosh, well alright. Careful nowadays who you're married. Some would have want
no loyalty, man.
Stick to my Bible like say I hit me married. In case a fool ever try to
Custom when you're ready.
Chatty mouthful, you no bad man. Come and hype up yourself for where you come from.
Hey!
Never did real one par with the dan. Kick him out of the car and the turbo land. No for them not say.
And then a rag of this, you know. Where them there?
The things where you have in a life, some would call you a babe.
Barra special.
Verbally straight. Strap with the thing.
Easy Ranger. Stop going like a stranger. We need you. Pop it.
Strap with the thing, man. Verbally great, man. Verbally straight. Chat behind me back.
Loyalties.
Me hear them talk.
Serious thing.
Yeah, you mean?
Keep silence.
You have a pop gun. Cuss him.
Too much fun.
Legally cuss him.
Mama said, show me your company, me tell you who you are. Can't say you innocent when you a murderer as a bar. See that you sow at the same seed, you a go reap the same. Never stick the goat at the same, never stick the sheep. Oh, you feel love your brother and killing them like this. Remember, say God no love ugly, so I family I go keep. Be careful what you drinking and what you eat. Be careful what you practice and be careful what you put on.
Teach. Hallelujah. Praise him. Praise the Lord, man. And no pop gun. What you mean? Blazing.
I said and fair game play twice. Be careful who you sorry for. Them same one kill Christ and take it for a laughter. Sometimes at the mercy I got save you from trigger finger. Them are grateful we kill you to your one night dinner. Pretty garden bitter weeds stop from envy you brother. Big newly dead about a donkey can Christ through the water. By the fruit to shadow them you think a fine papa. Time take water wicked can't prosper. So put on the gold sting.
Demo.
Leave it alone.
Rush demo. You need to put this rhythm here, man. I tell you. So you must buzz with. And we salute it. Amen. Glory. I'm telling you. Hallelujah.
Gotta rule you. Daddy never that when money mommy take his school you.
Yeah.
Parents grow you, good things them show you. Them tell you keep your head up higher when them ready for you.
Cuss him, man, cuss him.
Them get you down. Put on a smile when them want you frown. We stepping on a solid ground. Don't be surprised when the trumpet sound.
Watch it. Watch out. I will not go Trinidad, you know. Watch out. Natural. Listen. Hey, watch it. Selector.
No lion farm, no one them friendship because them full of dirty heart, you see. When you see them no yellow, them come to support your energy. Hold from for your one stop me bubble and your water for your me demise them want to see. See them on the left, me stay on the right. Me no want to see them in eyesight. Me no part of your phone, me your food and your time. Me and me
reason.
So me do as I like. Me no listen to them whenever them start them yapping. Me no care when them want to say. See them a come pick around like sensible. Any which part them hear me there. When you see them no yellow.
Yell Rasta. Yell Spangler. Yell Hustler. Yell Scammer. Right. Too much of them. But me say heal the Almighty and heal my granny and my grandfather.
Strong like the roots wine referment. We never heard them, but anything, just say the word and lightning bring
lightning and thunderbolt. Hotter fire burn. Then you see them no yelling. I don't fall them want to see. No lion farm, me no want them friendship because them full of dirty heart, you see. When you see them no yelling, me no yelling. Them come to support your energy. Oh,
yeah, man, energy.
They're a fist about your energy. When you see them no yelling.
Wait a minute.
Listen this.
Anytime you come out, you are the main attraction.
Listen.
Everybody just a look be like, oh damn.
It's how you build vibes. Watch it. Pay attention. Vibes. Listen.
So fucking bad and
yeah, man, custom.
Anytime you come out, you are the main attraction.
Watch the vibes. Yeah. Dominica, Brazil, Trinidad, hold up, Barbados, Guyana, Grenada, St. Lucia, Antigua, Leisman, Diaspora, Settle London, Pancoots, your brutes. We are going to teach you. Seen? So that's how we stay. So we're going somewhere, we experience something, and when grandparents teach you and when mother teach you, independence is the best form of solidarity that you can ever have. Just a kind of phrase to use a word that these people use. So anything we do, something happens. You know what I mean? We just come and test it the other day, and it's a content issue detected. I'm going to come on, I'm going to play 6, 7, 8 Dennis Emmanuel Brown, and the same thing come up again. So you know, I say pirateicians and everybody there. So, but we are going to get, everything I'm going to get right, and you know, and it's not just music, it's information. Me just say what me want to say, how me want to see it and everything, and I just skip through a whole heap of things to write it just for sake of doing so. Yeah, it's like saying, I'm free, I'm a free man. I was free before anyway, but right now, me not have no motion. You understand? It's simple now. You understand? That's it. So, alhamdulillah, to far eye, yeah man, and so on, it did it. So, this is cultural expression along with things sometimes, but when you catch me, you go catch me right, and you just know say that we are go diaspora. You understand? We're there England, but we are go diaspora. We not disconnect ourselves from our people. You see? And we are go diaspora. Selector, him up there. We are tease GT Taylor. GT Taylor a wonderful selector there on IRFM. You understand? And we have another selector there on IRFM called Smirt. Them man, they are good selectors. And Ron Moshette. You understand? Them are selectors. See? So we know say we're on the heel of that, because we not like what take place with sound system. We're not involved with them people there. But we know say for the young people them and the people them who want to hear music, and we make them kind of links with people, things get mush, and you know, yeah. So hear what now, preachers, this is for you. Preacher.
lions day. Never know him and them was friends. Yes, them cast him in the lions den. Never know him and them was friends.
See, Daniel in the lion's den, and Daniel was a friend. So, where's the lion them in Europe? Eh? You think say any of them something that happened in Europe? Where's the lion? Not the one in the zoo, you know. Where's the lion? There's none. I agree.
This after the new sensation. Collie is designed for the young and the old generation. And I will tell it to you, you know. Red Collie.
So hard, my friend, or you won't live out to the end. What a cool
See? Message. Hold this.
Wow! Like the lineman from Wichita.
Guidance.
Black and them rude and them very rude as I would tell you.
It's an African man thing, you know.
Smoking out like a melting pot.
Easy high grade.
Dangerous, I make no fuss like the tiger from Bengal as I would tell it to you, baby. Hey! Africa land is the scene. And if you're gonna make the voyage, then you can't be me.
Now, did you hear those words? Africa is the scene. See? So, you know, say next year, you know, 2020, God willing, yeah? And you hear the Ghanaian president down there, Barbados, where I'm have to say, and then I go to Jamaica and see where I'm have to say. And ironically, when the cultural attaché and advisors them come, ambassadors them came to the Caribbean first, they went to Jamrock and see what them have to say. This time around them come down now, them gone to Barbados now. We call the educational island, you see? And them make them statements and so forth, and then go to Jamaica now and consecrate the whole thing, you see? Because them want educationalists, you see? And in America, they want people who have knowledge of technologies and so forth. That's how them deal with the thing. So if we did it upon the thing that we are going to go there and have dance, right? The first one for carry Stone Love or whoever down this and them kind of thing. We'll defeat the whole thing. My favorite man, Luciano, boy, I'm a Tibet, but Luciano, I'm gone, God willing. Yo, Florida. You see? What a sweet piece of music. Eh? So I'm coming here playing 1973, 74, 75, all the way. I remember just dropped some 2019. I went to church and then we tried for baptize you and me run and left it. And now I finish off with how me coming. Guidance. Tomorrow you get to it. You understand? Tell a friend each time, because we're going to come with something bombastic and proper. You understand? We just test the airwave for ourselves. You know? We call independence. It's easy principle, Hotchipping, yeah, you know what I mean? And all the man they who follow and listen and say, yeah, the man they serious. We serious, yes? We're not fucking around. You get me? Luciano, man. Richie Davis, one to you.
grudge and hate, wars and rumors of wars all over the place. Where there should be happiness, there's grief and bitterness.
See them lyrics there? Listen to them now.
So much sorrow and sadness on people's face.
Think so we are idiot.
But why should we live this way? Where is the love I say?
A naughty dread she want.
Why do we live
a bobo dread she get. A sweetness she want. And a honey me give her.
Some getting rich,
A marriage she want. And a husband she got.
poverty it's knocking at the
Lucci.
poorest door.
Mr. Luciano.
In luxury, having things galore, while some have nothing at all, sleeping on the floor. Oh, tell me why, tell me why.
What a sweet piece of vocal, eh?
Really wanna know.
You either live it or you don't live it, man. DJs no work. Selectors do.
Where there should be love, there's grudge and hate, wars and rumors of wars all over the place.
A naughty dread she want. And a bobo dread she got.
So much sorrow and sadness on people's face.
Where is the love?
But why should we live this way? Where is the love I say?
May I come back with that on tomorrow, you know, watch it. Sweet. Hear the original. Go on! Aris Kushalandi. Yeah, that what she want. Go on! See, she pretty, you know.
Walking up the street.
Mm.
Oh, you're looking so sweet.
Guidance.
Can I walk with you? Hold my hand. Can I walk with you? Please understand. I'm not the jailer with you want.
A bobo dread she got. Watch your top Azuki.
She just a go like she did. When you could have see her from the floor, and she just a ball out for more. To. Tell your top Azuki where she want. So she said. So she really said she no want soul man. She no want white man. She no want tight man. She no want. She really said she really want.
Yeah, Rastema. Yeah, we
And the
got
big bag song with them called Tipper Town, and I got to make it be known. Big up the one like Roddy Bone, Ochipeng, and the Black Roses massive.
guidance until tomorrow. Tell your friend, man. Best and Roddy Boone with them, man, on an independent line. We just have a few things to sort out. Something called content issues detected. We have to find out what that is. We understand a sense of it, but, you know, so live stream tomorrow, God willing. Salam alaikum, guidance. Hear them.
And the big bag song with them called Tipper Town, and I got to make it be known. Big up the one like Roddy Bone, Ochipeng, and the Black Roses massive.
I missed the Ras them or that, you know. guidance.